everyone! Oh, that was a horrible wave, sorry. Hello everyone! My channel tends to get a bit heavy at times, so today I thought I'd scrap the negative chat and just talk about positivity, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to achieve happiness. Okay, let's go! So, pretty simple one, smile. Some days it feels quite hard to smile, but just force it out. Even if it's faking it at first, apparently it does tend to lead to genuine smiles the more you do it, so just keep doing it. And obviously if you're smiling at other people, they're going to smile, and it's just going to be kind of a repeat pattern, and we're just going to be like breeding smiles, which can only be a good thing. Get rid of those false beliefs you have. Look at all the things that you think are true and reassess them, because sometimes some things are force of habit, some things that are conditioning, things that you've been told many years that are fact, which aren't actually fact. So take a look at that, and you might find that there's something that you've been believing that's been affecting how you live your life, and it's not a real thing and it's not factual, and that could change everything. Plan a trip. You don't have to have lots of money because you're just planning the trip. Obviously, ideally you get to go on the trip, but apparently just the idea of, you know, this adventure, this amazing trip, this holiday, this a mission of independence is great for your happiness levels. It gives you something to look forward to. Perhaps it's something that you've wanted to tick off a bucket list, getting into nicer climates, all those sorts of things. If you are struggling for money, like a lot of us are at the moment, there are so many holidays you can do on the cheap. For instance, last weekend I went away with 12 people to a cottage by the sea. It cost me £90 for 3 days, and when you consider how much a travel lodge is for the night, that's amazing. And we all were designated one meal to do over the weekend in a group, so we only had to pay for one meal each. So there are great ways of doing amazing holidays on the cheap. This is kind of the same thing. Travel. It's great to see new cultures, the way other people live. Perhaps it will inspire you in some way, or just make you more appreciative of what you have. Create a mood board, which is sometimes referred to as a bliss board, of what you want from your life. Perhaps places you want to see, career goals, it can be anything. The home you eventually want to own. It can be, you know, shallow things, it can be deeper things. But I've created one myself, which I won't show you because it's quite private, but I have it at the end of my bed, so when I wake up and I, you know, clear the crust from the eyes, I look forward and see all these amazing things that I want to happen in my life, and it gives me that excited feeling, that drive, ambition, and yeah, it makes life seem pretty exciting. Not everyone's lucky enough to have a job that completely fulfills them. It's important that in your spare time outside of your work, you're doing things that kind of, you know, use your passions and make you excited and give you that fulfillment. Do those hobbies, whether it's drawing, playing an instrument, maybe a leisure activity of some sort. I haven't found that thing that makes you feel like that yet. Then learn a new skill. That also gives you that feeling of accomplishment if you find something else that you're good at. And if not, just keep trying new things till you find that one skill that, you know, ticks that box. In the same vein as the bliss board, create a bucket list. I'm not saying we should concentrate on the idea of death and not being here, you know, indefinitely, but it gives you these goals that you can try and tick off over the years, and it's quite exciting. It gives you that kind of, it's like a to-do list in a way. It makes you do things. Sometimes, you know, you get caught up in life and you don't do the things that you really want to do, so having that list right there, it probably make you more inclined to actually get some of the things done and ticked off. You know those days where it's just a struggle to get out of bed, you feel rank, you feel that you look rank, you don't want to do anything, just feeling a bit generally grumpy and just over everything. Make sure you don't wallow in bed, you know, and stay unshowered. Something I do quite a lot, so this is still something I'm working on. Get showered, do your hair, put your makeup on, put a nice outfit on, and I can guarantee you'll feel a whole lot better and a lot more ready for life. It's very important to take 5 minutes, or as much as you can spare, just to do something for you. Perhaps it will be just applying some nail varnish, perhaps it'll be putting on a face mask or some sort of conditioning treatment on your hair. Perhaps you could get your boyfriend to give you a foot rub. Anything that's a small pampering thing that kind of makes you happy, makes you feel relaxed, and is something just for you. This is something my friends and I have done over the years, and I've got to say it's one of the best things to make you instantly feel better and happier, and you end up crying with laughter, which is one of the best things in life when you can do that. Now we message each other on WhatsApp. If we're having a rough time, we're like, shall we go for a drive? We're not just going for a drive. Basically, this is a disco inside a vehicle. We put on all our favourite cheesy songs, maybe ones from our childhood that we used to listen to together, our favourite power ballads, you know, all the silly boy band songs that you shouldn't like but you do, and we just sing our hearts out and just have the best time. I know it sounds simple and a bit sad, but trust me, it works a treat. If you don't want to go out in a car, just get one of your girlfriends round, or boyfriends, whatever, and just have a little boogie. Dance with complete abandon, like no one's watching, like you're a child. You know how like Phoebe runs in Friends when she goes jogging with Rachel and Rachel's really embarrassed, but it's that childlike, I've got no worries, I've got no stresses kind of release. Take the time to reconnect with your friends. It could be the friends that you still see regularly, or reconnect with an old friend that you haven't seen for a while and you've kind of been holding a bit of guilt because you haven't been able to see them so much. Just have a nice evening catching up. Socializing is great for your mood. I know sometimes going to a place with lots of people, you just can't face it. You just want that one-on-one time where you're having that quality kind of conversation and interaction, and you can listen, which is a really good thing, and also share your story if there's something that's, you know, getting you down. You can just have that kind of release. This is a really important one, which I think a lot of you probably need to realise, and that is that you deserve happiness. Sometimes when we've lost confidence or we're a bit low, we kind of wonder if there's a reason we're not attracting happiness in our life, or perhaps there's something we're doing wrong, or perhaps we don't deserve happiness, but every single person deserves happiness. So if you've got to keep reminding yourself of that, do that. Just tell yourself you deserve happiness, and I can guarantee you'll start attracting it more, because everything else will change, your behaviour will change, you'll make actions that prove that you deserve this happiness, if you see what I mean. But yes, you deserve happiness, and don't forget it.